Just the
We're
public hearing.
open to the town board meeting for the public hearing pertaining to the Square Water District proposing increase in improvements of the facilities. Open for comment.
I don't have any comments on that, but we got a message at the shop. Some people were rescuing these guys out there, so. One of the manholes full of fucking little stuff. But this morning, I was on my street, and somebody was going up there, and there's some like unshackled, so they hit it, so it's one of these other stuff. So, I just don't know what to do. I told him, I said, he's like, well, I took somebody to pay for my tire, and I said, well, I don't have the authority to do that, so I just, not sure.
He says his insurance.
He said, the insurance is in the deductible higher.
Sure.
So, but I don't know, I just didn't know what to do. But I got ahold of Bill Murphy, because of course, right now, the company's not doing any rehabs on manholes, they're piping.
Yeah.
So they can replace that ring in the top section of that manhole. I just gotta drive up there over all of them to see which one it is, cause I'm not sure.
Yeah, I got it.
But one did make, something made a noise this morning like that, so after that, I got that message of, that must have been what it was.
Hey, right.
What's
He
up?
just wants his tire paid for.
Yeah, well, he said he's out $700. I
What?
don't know what kind of tire he bought, but it must have been gold plated. So,
Well, unless it damages rim too.
yeah, if that's the case, I don't know, somebody else is probably gonna have to talk to them other than you, right? I mean.
Who was that with? It's me.
I didn't know if he had to, if Tony had to or not, I just don't know.
Imagine Tony's gonna
I'll
want to
write
look
this
their
better.
insurance.
I'll write this better with you.
Did he give you a bill, or did he just?
No, he just told me, and I told him that somebody else had to take care of it, so it wasn't worth giving me all
Yeah.
Details.
And that's pretty much what I said. I said, you're gonna either, they're not gonna do anything without, a claim of some sort.
he said he has the, I believe,
Welcome to talk to
you.
and something else.
All right,
So,
okay, that helps.
Yeah. and
Three
that's what-
estimates.
Yeah, right.
All right, Joe, so.
Yeah, I just never had that happen before, so.
All
With the
right.
repair out into the RFP.
Yeah. Get in the
So
newspaper.
he popped it, hit his front, when he hit it with his front tire.
All right, we'll
Moved
get
his
it
back
squared
tire. So, it's a common.
Michelle is sick today, that's right, she's not here, so, just a reminder of that.
One of the manhole covers popped up, blew his tire. And I was on Ida Street in Pinnacle this morning, and I heard somebody was going up there and said, bang! So,
Jack, so is the game plan, once we get this squared up, we're gonna start, putting it up for bid kind of a thing, is that kind of where we're at? All right,
So just, for the public hearing, keep in mind, we did do a map plan report in 2020, that's updated.
I figured it was what his last name was.
Relative to 8 million.
okay,
Keep in mind, the original 2020 had that 5 million at 3.5% for 30 years. So as I indicated earlier, user costs are basically the same. This is a $3 million VA grant is the difference.
okay,
You just should, you did, I got a copy of it as well. The ESC came back and said they extended our VA grant.
Yes.
Okay.
yeah,
And of course, they would do that knowing the funding. So once we get through these proceedings, we'll fire that back off the EFC and, obviously they'll look to move to closing.
all right,
Let's see, so Orc prepared your, step 1, step 2, public hearing notice. Game plan would be public hearing, close the public hearing, and then proceeding tonight would be public interest order and bond resolution.
Okay.
Approve that.
all right,
And then just keep in mind, as with all these proceedings, and Doug's usually very good about it, there's a laundry list of, hey, you gotta take care of these things
sure,
to make it efficient,
good,
okay?
yeah,
From the seeker standpoint, seeker, no changes in seeker, we don't, change the treatment plan, no major increases in work, all the preventative new stuff related to instrumentation control and providing electric service for a few sites that didn't have them.
okay,
And then more importantly, we're trying to take care of, and in fact, this is the project that's already been bid, contract 9.
yes,
That's the contract, executed contract for it.
She said she paid.
That does include electric services for all your, for your tank sites.
yeah,
One of the things that we're trying to take care of in this project that's been hanging out there is the Paris Hill tank and that whole altitude valve configuration relative to, basically your PRV vault that's down at the bottom of the hill.
yeah,
And, that locks each other out. Now we know how that's locking each other out, and there's a correction under the contract now to fix it.
Okay, oh, good, all right.
So now, instead of that water storage tank basically being full all the time, running on the system, the new controls will allow that to go up and down, to
Okay.
go over the water.
Oh,
So that'll be a nice improvement.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So project wise, we have the treatment plant here, it's been ready to go, we did get approval on the treatment plant. My only thought on it is, timing of the bidding.
Yeah,
We normally would not put a treatment plant out in September, because a lot of the contractors are still busy working on treatment plants.
okay,
So the better time to bid a treatment plant is, maybe the November, December, January time.
okay.
But we could bid the treatment plant, if you decide that, hey, I just want it out of here, we could give you an advertisement for bid and bid the treatment plant.
Okay,
I'm inclined to say just wait, maybe in your October meeting, we'll set the bid date.
okay,
Normally a treatment plant is at least, 4 weeks to bid. And keep in mind on this, so you got a contract 5 proposed, which is general, the water treatment plant, which is the building and all the treatment equipment. You got a contract 6, which is all the electrical. So again, that's electrical, that's for the treatment plant, whole new electric service, and then, connecting that to our 2 production wells. And then, in there you have additive bids that are gonna be all these other sites that need some electric services to do the instrumentation control. Contract 7, which is heating, ventilating, air conditioning for basically the treatment building. Keep in mind, as I mentioned earlier in there, we did do value engineering on 2 different water treatment plant vendors. One of them is like a 3-tank configuration, the other one is like a single tank configuration, about 3 sections to it.
okay.
So, and of course you got humidity and stuff like that, you got a heat for the building, so that's under that HVAC contract. And you're gonna have heat. And then we have, which already has gone out to bid, is the contract 9. This contract includes, basically a water main, home and city to the church, because that's only 6-inch, and we have backwash requirements, so we need 8.
Yeah.
And then it also includes a small diameter, low pressure sewer. So then you would have sewer at the treatment plant and also at, Joe's shop next door. That would all go down and then tie into the county, and we did submit the application for the county, for that. Okay, so, rising important, we don't wanna have a septic system at your water treatment plant well source.
No, I gotcha.
So,
Yeah.
okay, so really, that's the, public hearing portion of, what we're trying to accomplish.
Okay, all right. Yeah, thank you for coming too.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
John?
It's a lot of info and a big price tag.
Yes.
But we're in it deep, we're already deep into this project, so.
Very.
Yeah.
Or on an aside, so you think about where you guys do stand with Butler Road and good shape now, and
Yeah.
then we're gonna do the pump station, so we have a little water main stuff that needs to be addressed, and then painting of the tank, that you guys are gonna be at a point where you're getting much better shape.
Yeah, cause some of the materials here, correct, for the cross
The pump station for across the
Yeah,
street.
Shane, all right.
It's already here.
The electrical contractor was here yesterday, did call us today, so we're answering a few of those questions, but, it's Marty, they want to come in and just, as you know, he's already, the biggest lead time is that pump station, he's already here. So rather than doing this in the winter, like we did the other one, this will hopefully be done in the fall in a nice weather.
Yeah, oh, good.
That'll be nice.
That'd be really nice instead of climbing down those stairs.
Yeah, and that pump station, all the
Like I do.
very nicely. Very tight system, I stopped today, zero,
Yeah.
wasn't even zero, wasn't, so it was tight.
Did you sit at the picnic table?
That's what I told him.
I know.
That's what I mentioned.
It's a nice little park.
I don't need anything else.
Mowed in the back there, I said, this site is really nice.
Yeah, it did
It did
come
come
out
out really
nice.
nice. It did too, it's very happy with that. Yeah. And once this one's done too,
Yeah, and the people, obviously Butler Roads are extremely happy.
yeah, cause they got pressure up
These
there.
people will be pretty happy.
Yeah.
Because the people still up in the corner here, where it drops down, they lose shower pressure.
Do they all-
That
Yeah.
will happen.
So it would be,
Then wasn't there a brownout?
yeah. It's funny, I mentioned that today when I started to sign vouchers, I mentioned it to,
I don't know how we all remember that.
yeah, I don't know,
This is the former attorney mentioned that.
yeah. It never happened,
No.
but
Feels
he was,
like it's
he was pretty certain.
Yeah.
Joe,
Yes.
didn't Clayville approach us at one time about water?
Yep, and then they let it go, and now, I don't know what's gonna happen. I know that, they should have jumped on board in the beginning, as Jack will attest to, because that would have probably more than half paid for our project.
Come on.
Grant money. Oh, yeah. But, the problem is that their wells are, I mean, they have no place to put the wells, and their wells are maxed out, so. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, so we did help them out over the winter with their tank and ice cream, actually, it's full time.
That's right.
So, we are gonna do a little evaluation for them, just to say, when I look at that system, there's decent money out there for funding for Clayville, it's just a matter of, they decide if they wanna do something and not do something. They've been approached many times about, hey, do you want the town to take over the water system? What do you wanna do? And that's really hasn't gone anywhere, so. But we'll see, in the next year, they're gonna do a little study to see if anything comes out.
Well, it sounds like they're gonna have to do something.
Yeah. Well, HMI's growing down
Right,
there,
yeah.
so they're gonna be using more water, and I just don't think we have it, so.
Yeah,
Not we,
No, I know.
Cleveland.
well, just think how expensive it's gonna get. It's,
It doesn't get cheaper.
no, I mean,
Unless they get, yeah, exactly, I mean, look at our project, we're going about 2020 numbers,
right?
and now look at us, it just kills you.
It's getting more expensive, and now, even the quality contractors that are the major, contractors we've used for large pilot program, we just finished up, probably 80,000 feet of 16-inch water main over the last couple of years there. All these contractors we've been working with for the last 30 years, guys are starting to retire, and the firms aren't selling to all, they're just
Right.
folding.
Wow.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting, I think, in the next 10 years,
Yeah.
where we see trade, the type of trades that we work in. where
Yeah.
it's-
That's true. It's only water.
Water and
It runs downhill, doesn't it? That's all it does.
We got a lot of it coming off on United Street.
day-to-day essentials of life.
Yes, that's it. Just got a few minutes. Close out the meeting here, or public hearing.
Did you do anything from,
Yeah. Going, the commission, they dropped off these. So we have, they didn't bring the bonds, because we have an agreement dated the 17th, with the bonding, we did want to release
Oh, gotcha.
two of them.
right.
He was calling, he was
Yeah,
calling a couple
yeah,
times.
I did
I'll-
what
I'll
we
meet
played
you.
up.
Yeah, he was calling, he's like, we're just wondering if we got it, did we get it? And finally, it was after the last meeting I was here, I called him, I said, you got it, I just signed it, it's on me, so.
Yeah, so, you think about it, so that's freshman drawing, lots of that out there in this day and age, and, you kind of wonder, again, they did another job about it.
Okay.
Harry,
Okay.
got home, they
Yeah,
had
he was
work.
eager, he wanted to work, I'm like, okay, I'll call this guy back. I'll back up.
Yeah, I'd love nothing more than to do valves.
Yeah, so we'll do break-on meeting, he's got some medals.
Okay.
We should be off the line.
Okay, that's great, all good news. That's more.
You got some left? I did, that's what I wrote. I'll take that down, and I'll trade it with empties.
Oh, I was like, right, so-
I did that, so trade it with empties, sometimes when you start, you're like, what do you do?
To the woods. It's right in there, it's a little shed there. Joey has to open it up and go upstairs.
Financial base.
Right there, but it'll be up on top as well there. Joey has to go downstairs.
Well, they finally moved the wires today, so hopefully they'll come. National Grid is there moving the power lines. Must be not, they were there, power lines are on the left side of the road now, I mean, the cable comes phone, I don't know what they even care about that. But Murphy's flag, they're all laid out flags, there's yellow tape on the cable and phone.
Really?
Yeah.
Different township?
So hopefully, well, they got their
I
cream.
do think.
Oh, yeah. Is there gonna be just some-
Yeah, it's still bad.
So So hopefully this housing unit goes to power.
Right. Yeah.
Seconds.
It's not gonna take, I mean, it's not, I mean, it's a pain.
I'm gonna close
it's a
the
pain
public
in the butt
hearing.
for me because when-
At 5:15 PM. I'm gonna open up the town board, if we would stand for the pledge, please. Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome, everybody. All right. Motion to approve the minutes of the regular board meeting held on August 12th, 2025.
So moved.
Second. All in favor? Any opposed? Motion to approve the financial statements for the month of August of 2025. Second. Second. All in favor? Any opposed? Thank you. All right, and nobody on the list too that we were expecting to talk. Go right down to my communications. Looking for some motions. This is for unexpended from 2024 that we're moving over right now. All right, so I know it's a little bit later than the 2025 year, but this is what it is. So, that being said, we've broken out on the general A 200 line. You'll see those amounts. We broke those up to go in the revals savings account for the reval, because I know Patty wants to do one, so she wants to get reappointed. And one's going into the park reval reserve fund, okay, just for problems out at the park. There's no problems out at the park. No. And the last one's for the building reserve fund, for its buildings and the buildings, so if there's roofs, things like that, air conditioners. Obviously, we put a little money to the side for rainy days. All right. Let's see, for highway, you see that the DA, there's a highway DA cash. They were moving that over to the highway reserve, DA 231 for $115,899.75. And a DD, which is 250,000, moving that over to the highway reserve to DB 231. So it's, yeah, DA and DB. Right? Any questions on that? Okay. All right. I'm just looking for a motion that we can transfer this money as it reads in front of you.
So moved.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Thank you. Oh, looks like Rick Bostic still wants to be on the board of assessment review. I'm liking it. I like it. So looking for a motion to reappoint Richard Bostic to the Board of Assessment Review for the term of October 1st, 2025 to September 30th of 2030.
That's a long time.
5 years.
Can we get a motion on that? Second. All right, all in favor? Thank you. All right, let's see. So we just had the public hearing regarding the increase here. So I'm looking for a motion to approving the public interest order, revising the maximum estimate cost to $8 million. Originally it was 5, we're going to 8. Keep in mind again, we have the $3 million grant that we have. For the improvements of the facilities for the Savoy Consolidation Water District. Again, the increase would be $3,000. So we're taking a grant.
$3 million.
$3 million, excuse me.
So it was 3.
It's okay, it's as fast as it was getting. I'm looking for a motion on
I'll
that.
make that.
Second? All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Thank you. All right, that being said, we gotta change some wording here. A motion authorizing the issuance of the additional 3 million bonds of the town of Paris to pay the cost of the construction of the groundwater production wells and a new water treatment plant, disinfectant and contact improvements at Holman City Road, on town-owned well site in the town of Paris. Can I get a motion on that, please? Can I get a second? All in favor? Anybody opposed? Thank you.
So there's supposed to be resolutions, I think he was just calling for a motion on the resolution, I guess.
Yeah.
Just the bond council was gonna ask for it.
Okay.
Yep, they're actually.
They're right resolutions, but I didn't think I could make them resolutions until I make a motion.
No, I
Is that correct? Yes,
don't understand that.
I guess I gotta listen. So, let's see. The standard work week, looks like Wayne, you were nice enough to fill out your paperwork. So a standard 8-hour day, is that really what it is?
Yeah.
It's like 8 hours.
That's the most it can be for.
All right.
Yeah, right.
All right, so we're just looking to approve the standard workday for Wayne, and these titles are reporting to the official to New York State local retirement based on the records of activities. Can I get a motion on that, please?
I'll make that.
Second? All in favor?
He had done it last month, but he had updated his record of activities, so it was just, because we updated it, we needed that, so just wanted a little more.
Looks good to me. A couple things on the fire district. I don't know if they ever, did they actually get that?
I didn't put it
Sorted.
in there, I have one here if you need it.
Okay, what's happening here is, the county has reached out to us. Unfortunately, Paris Hill at this time, the fire district, doesn't have an EMT. So the calls are now they're going over to Cassville. All right, so Cassville has an EMT. They're gonna be called for any EMT needs. Cassville will now be called for that district in that area. Yeah, that's pretty much what's happened here. So, sorry about that. I apologize for not having that copy for you. But it basically just saying that, unfortunately, this time, my understanding is probably Paris Hill is gonna have somebody in training right now to be an EMT, so I don't know if that's the case, but, that's my understanding.
Why'd you go with Castle and not Cleveland?
My understanding was Paris Hill had an option of where they wanted to send their calls to. So as of right now, it's going to Cassville, so that's the agreement right now. Alright? We gotta do budget dates. We have the workshop, budget workshop dates here, they're around 5 o'clock. One of these days we have to do a workshop for the budget, for next year's budget. Looking at some dates. Mike, are we kinda aiming for, more of October, do you feel? I don't know, it's
Really,
up to us.
us,
Well,
you.
you gotta be in on a certain date, I guess I'm up there.
Schedule here, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, can you refresh me on that?
Let's see, budget workshops and preparation of preliminary. So the tentative budget has to be presented to the board by on or before October 5th. So
Okay. Alright, so let's.
sometime after that, and then, let's see, the preliminary budget gets filed with me, and the notice of the public hearing is 5 days after that, which is usually around election time, so.
Yeah,
I
sure.
would say before the end of October.
Okay, yeah, and you're out, is there a certain day that don't work for somebody, Tuesdays or Thursdays or anything like that? Yeah, probably around 5 o'clock. Pretty open. It's okay. Alright, you guys wanna aim for maybe, like October 7th?
You know what, Thursday I gotta make it at 5.
Okay, the 7th is a Tuesday.
Okay, yeah,
Is
that's
that okay, October 7th at 5 o'clock?
Okay.
Alright, we'll let Danielle know as well, alright, and if we need to schedule another one, we'll just,
JC,
do it. Yeah, she away?
my niece gets married on the 6th,
Okay,
so she might,
Okay,
I'm assuming
alright.
she's gonna be at the wedding.
makes sense.
Sorry.
No, it's good, no, I appreciate that.
Oh, no, never mind, it's November. Never mind.
October's okay?
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
alright.
November.
Okay.
October,
Thanks
November.
for coming, Jan.
Oh, I forgot what happened.
Good looking out, yeah, good looking out.
Never mind, it's November, I'm a month early.
No, you're good, thank you.
October 7th.
October 7th, 5 PM, we're gonna do our budget workshop. Which, you know, everybody's kinda set in on that. We just do it right down here. We just go over line for line. Okay, that's all I have. Any questions for me? All right, Mike Williamson.
Oh, we've been informed craft fair will be happening again, November 22nd to 23rd, from 10 AM to 4 PM. They'll use our parking lot for shuttling people in and out. Town website is currently being redesigned by Unibit. They do tons of them, they make it a little more current, and when it comes online, it will be .gov. The other one that we were working with before just isn't panning out. Doesn't seem like they really are gonna give us what we want.
Right.
And are capable of doing that, I don't know. Tarpon Towers, bond for the the cell tower on Crooked Hill Road has been filed in my office, so
Okay.
other than that, that's pretty much it. We're still taking in pavilion rentals technically, so basically October's meeting, I'll give you a report on how that's run. Yeah, that's all I got, unless anybody has any questions for me.
Any questions for Mike? Thank you, Mike. Patty,
Hey,
you wanna do this job still?
I do, you guys will have me.
This is in 2031. Yay.
Her and Boston. It ain't happening.
2031.
If you were walking with the trees at night.
All right.
To do
Okay.
the reval.
So we're looking to reappoint Soul Assessor Patricia Turns for the term of October 1st, 2025 to September 30, 2031. Your motion on that, please.
I'll make that.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right. Welcome aboard again, Patty.
Thank you very much.
All right. Anything else, Patty? What do you got? Anything else?
No, that's it.
You're on vacation too, huh?
Yes, this week.
Jeez. Thanks for coming in.
We should have known that, huh?
Thanks, Patty. Wait, Wayne, what do you got?
We got a few things. First, I wanna talk about the post office here. Was contacted by a couple of mail carriers here in the last month, and, their complaint was the folks that are piling the stuff on the roads and the developments. Yeah, and they're like, Flip actually was the last one to talk to me, and he's like, these people keep putting stuff on the road, he goes, we're gonna quit delivering their mail. So I don't know if there's some, cause I said, well, you wanna approach the post office to send something? And I didn't, okay, but I said, we bring it up to the board, if it's something that maybe we want to address, I mean, it's really illegal to be putting stuff on the road.
Right.
Anyway, and the problem is that, you know, 20 years ago, when we were picking brush in there, you had 3 houses that had brush, now you have 33.
Yeah.
You know, and everything, and these folks are, I can't believe the school hasn't complained about it either, cause it's right out to the, you know, it's
They
out
probably
in the
start.
driving lane.
They'll probably start now, right? Because
Well,
houses are going.
I just don't know if maybe there's something we could put together that, and they just basically just, hey, look, you might lose your mail service if you don't keep your stuff at least on the grass property of the front of your property or
So looking for
something.
like a little postcard to go out from us?
Yeah, I mean, just, and really, Joe made a good point, it probably should be townwide, don't, you know, because there's people that do it within the whole town. Village also, I mean, we could put it for its a whole, you know, cause it really pertains to every road, not just the developments anyway. So I just don't, folks, we'd like to word it, you know, just kind of a nice, because, I mean, again, Phil's like, I can't remember who he said stopped him one day, and the problem is up in here is like, we picked brush for 2 days, which actually got the brush down. I bet if you drive up in there, there's a pile of brush in the road. You know, people just, I don't know if they love it in front of their house, or, and we don't have enough hours in the day every week to go pick brush.
You're
You
only
know,
working 8 hours.
Yeah, yeah. 7 to 3.
You just hold it.
They're at 5, and probably leave at 4:30.
Let me ask, Patty, is, you have a list of pretty much everybody in town for something like
Yep,
that?
I can print labels out for every single postcard.
I just, it's,
Okay.
you know, I mean, more or less, you know, we're helping out. I mean, it is, like I say, in the winter, that people, you know, we tell people we pick brush from, you know, April to October, which we just changed that this past year, April, November. And then it's weather permitting. We have to pick leaves, the trucks that pick the brush, we put the bodies and stuff on to pick leaves.
Sure.
But people just keep, you know, in the middle of winter, you go up through there and you're weighing all the stuff out with the plow because it's in the road,
Yeah.
in the winter. You know, so.
Right, you have designated days that you,
Excuse me?
designated days that
I know,
you
I don't know about
I
really.
didn't
serve, designated days that you go around for a certain area.
We we basically do the whole town once a week, or once a month for a week.
Cause I see a lot of times you guys pick up,
Week of the month.
they pick up and the next day there's another pile of brush there.
We can come up on Ninth Street and pick the stuff at break time and go back down next pile, there's already 3 piles blowing.
Okay.
When they see you coming, like, get it out.
And we try, I know the guys have been great with like putting stuff out on the webpage for when we pick and, you know, give them a week's notice. We were a week behind this time because of paving,
Paving, yeah, sure.
obviously, so we got, but anyway, I don't know, just maybe that's something we can throw out for folks to say, because really, I mean, I can't believe people aren't complaining about driving through their own personal vehicles, I mean, it's, you know, somebody's coming, you gotta pull over next to the pile till the next person drives by and what
Yeah.
have you, and it's just, it is a danger
Okay,
for everything,
alright.
so,
Alright.
however we
Are
can
you
figure it
gonna put it on your Facebook as well?
out. We totally, if you, every
I
round
was
we'll
saying,
put
I'll
on.
put a thing on there like, you can't put brush out any earlier than the 25th and no later than the 10th.
Yeah, city
And then-
usually does that.
Yeah, I saw it on their Facebook.
And not in the road,
Oh,
you cannot
well,
put
the
it in the
biggest
road.
thing is the road.
Right.
Keep it on your ground.
People don't mind it in front of their house, they don't care
Well, you
about
drive
it.
by and it goes to scratch
Do you
your
think it's a
cars,
commercial?
because you have to.
I just don't know, I can't remember the other guy's name, but Flip was the second one.
All right through it.
I'm like, well, I'll bring it on, because he's the one, if you ever go in
Commercials.
some of these developments and there's piles skidding through, he's the one that does it. I push it down the street to the next guy, you don't, I'm like, we can't pick brush every
I
week.
called the trailer park, they stopped putting special.
Nothing going on.
I called
Okay,
them.
alright, what else you got, Wayne?
That was,
That's the post
Post
office.
office.
yeah, post office, I was called a little while back here about a street light on Holman City. I thought they meant the street light was out. 2510 is the address. What's his name, Joe?
That's Ginger, it's Bud's old house.
Yeah, so his dad was actually the one that called and asked, was curious about street light installation in front of their place, out near the road on a pole. I said, I have to look into it, I know the town does not install streetlights. I contacted the county, the county does nothing with it. You know, we don't take care, that's nothing to do with us, streetlights, it's usually the town. I know we have a lighting district, in the town, I don't know if what you have to, if you have to do a study or look into, and basically from the new Dollar General, there's a streetlight in front of the new Dollar General.
Yeah,
There's absolutely no streetlights all the way up Holman City to the town line.
They put one in that guy's driveway.
Oh, yeah, well, that
That
guy
new
works,
house.
he works for
He
National
works for
Grid,
National
so he
Grid.
probably put it on.
Oh, wow, that's,
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
But, so, I don't know, I don't have any preference if we did or didn't, if they, then that's kinda, cause I told him, I said, I know there's some kind of lighting district, I'm not sure about how the goes.
Just about.
I think the folks in the area pay something.
Sure they would.
You know, so I don't know if that's,
Sure.
you know,
Be
something,
taxed on
yeah, okay,
You have to
and
form a district for
it, right,
Holman City Road.
yeah.
it'd be for,
Oh,
and then
this
they
is
would
the
have to
lights.
pay for it, right?
And then they would have paid for it.
it'd be
It's
for.
like Caswell,
Okay,
all
I
the
will reach
streetlights are
out,
paid by the
Cause
people.
Yes, I know,
lights,
I know
you
how-
they don't like
so,
to be at the
I'll
bottom.
reach out to this guy,
All right.
it didn't sound like it was the homeowner, it was his dad, I mean, I know both the people live there, and like they called and said, but the dad owns
What's
it.
the reasoning for it?
It's dark curve.
Well, because their drivers, steep and they don't wanna go up.
A lot of that, yeah. So, I mean, I can reach out to him and say, look, you know, this is kind of what.
You know what his house is, right?
It's- well, it's over-
Where Bud Dillbeck is?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They wanna have a light down in there.
at the bottom.
I don't think Colonel Valley's against it too much, I'm just saying, their neighbor, well, hold on, or.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
No way, Colonel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Carlisle, like the street light.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
okay.
I did it in town.
Yeah.
Well, I just would say something like that, I mean, we could look, I don't know if it's feasible. Excuse me, I know back in the day when Max Townsend and them were involved, I know we had to put one on Crooked Hill and Route 8, because it was one of them things, it seemed like there was a lot of accidents back in them days there, an issue, and they put, I know they put a. but
You
that
can
was-
get intersections.
Yeah, that was
but I
at an
don't-
intersection.
I don't know randomly just how
Yeah.
someone's.
Okay, I didn't know this, the system, how it worked or nothing, and it would be really one
Yeah.
light on the whole
We'll
street
tax
through
them.
there.
I think we're taxing, so. Okay, alright, what else?
Alright, so, we got Canyon Factory roads all paved, done. Greens Crossing Road tentatively is going to be Monday or Tuesday this coming week to finish that, so both them roads will be finished.
Great.
We got the new sweeper back, that's here, everything, we just got finished getting the paperwork, so we did our training. 4 of the guys went and did the training on it, so that's all good. We wanna surplus some equipment.
Okay.
Mike said, we made out a list of the stuff, that we wanna surplus.
Okay.
I don't know if you just want me to read it off, or you
Yeah,
want
if
the
you
list?
just read it off.
You read it
Give me-
off.
then give me a copy of that.
It's gonna be the 1993 Ford 3930 diesel tractor with a flail mower. It's gonna be a 1987 Ford 3910 diesel tractor with a 5-foot mounted flail mower. We have a 1972 2000 gas job tractor that we're gonna get rid of. We have the Land Pride 3-point hitch 6-foot rotary brush mower that we probably haven't used in 20 years. That's kind of just sitting there. We have a 2011 14-foot sander, slide-in sander, stainless steel sander that the truck that we had it in is gone. We don't even own the truck anymore, so. And it's being stainless steel, we think it might be worth something to put out on the
Sure.
bid. And our 2001 Elgin Pelican sweeper that we currently were using for sweeping, we wanna put that out too.
All right. A total of 6, is that 6?
It's,
Yeah, 6 is what you had to?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, all right. All right, so you're looking for a motion basically to send that up to Auction International?
yeah, or,
Declaring it surplus.
we've been in contact here, Clinton Tractor contacted us not too long ago. Come in January, they're gonna have a trade-in for a tractor, a John Deere tractor, one we could use with a 3-point hitch, and it's gonna have a mower assembly on it. So anyway, we wanna put that in the budget for next year for buying it, but they said that they would take all the Ford, New Holland, Land Pride stuff, any of that stuff, they would take in a trade toward this tractor. So basically what it was is, when you got them down, the tractor would be $57,000, and they were gonna give us $6,500. It would take it down to $42,000 basically by trading the equipment in, to Clinton Tractor to purchase this other mower, which would save us $14,700 by trading it in. I looked in, they are Sourcewell. I know we did it with the sweeper, so. Anyway, when it comes to that point, I just kind of, instead of putting it out to auction to get $4,000 for the tractor, we can get $6,500 for it.
Okay, all right.
So, I don't know how.
Are you feeling good about those prices?
Oh, yeah,
That's
it's,
like tractors get-
actually, we honestly didn't think that the Ford, the 1972 tractor would bring $500, and they're gonna give us $2,200 for that tractor.
Oh, okay.
$6,500 for the 3910, and $6,000 they will give us for the 3930.
Okay,
And obviously one's an 87 and one's an 93.
sure.
So I guess that's,
Okay.
just so, I mean, however we.
Okay, so basically, we do a motion to surplus this, right? That's
Yeah,
all we're gonna do.
yeah, that'll be the first.
So what we do with it afterwards, I don't think is right, either you're trading them in
Okay,
or all
okay.
international, so
All
I
right,
think,
so,
okay.
yeah,
All right, so, okay, so you're looking for a motion to surplus these 6 pieces of equipment for the highway department?
I'll make that motion.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so that'll be good. Let me see, I think I only got, oh, I do. The months back when we did the stuff for the, Mack truck, the cabin chassis for the snowplow.
Yeah.
And I brought up about the $3,500 tariff. I thought that they included the $3,500 tariff in the bill when I originally said it. Well, of course, it wasn't. So we submitted the $174,000 for the cabin chassis. We own 32 something. It's in about 33 something. I forget what it was. I had it wrote down. 32. So 3,300, I guess, is what we need to approve to. We have the money in the budget.
Yeah.
We just need to approve it to give them the 3,200 left for the.
Okay, so we need to, on that last resolution for that, we just need to increase it by
3,300.
$3,300.
The difference for the
Oh, yeah,
tariff.
the difference.
Oh, the
So,
tariff.
I forget, it was something in change, 32. We have the money in the budget, I'm like, look, Mike said, he suggested waiting, obviously, so we could pass it, and then I'll just give them their difference, and they're good.
All right, should we say not to exceed? Is that what we should do?
They
we're not gonna exceed a certain
I
amount.
thought I had this.
Yeah, motion to amend the previous
Okay,
resolutions
okay.
to
Although
include
this should, they include the additional Terra, yeah.
I got stuff.
Yeah, it's a tough one, okay. Okay, all right, so I'm looking for a motion to basically change that, the original, resolution that we had on this by increasing it by no more than 3,300.
Perfect.
Can I get a motion on that, please? Can I get a second? All in favor?
I think we're good.
All right, that's it, Wayne? Yeah.
Yep, I think we're good.
All right, thank you, Wayne.
Thank you.
Wayne, you patched Campbell, right?
We've patched it, but we got more. We've been, about 2.5 weeks with the paving of Canyon Factory, and basically how that works is Bridgewater, they try to schedule 3 or 4 different towns within the one, and basically they send trucks and equipment to help us, we send trucks and equipment out. So it's really only been a few days for us to pave, but we've been helping the other towns that have helped us for basically 2 weeks.
Sure.
So, but we're in the process of getting back to finish that. That's gonna be one of our go-to roads, the first thing next year to put a top on. So we're gonna get everything patched up. We got King Road, we gotta patch up. We got Upper Mohawk, we gotta patch up. And the thing is to a patch, cold patch is about $113 a ton, which is personally garbage. You can buy hot mix blacktop that we can put in the hot box we
Right.
purchased a few years ago. And I think the most expensive that we purchased it for is $75 a ton. And it doesn't come out, and it doesn't squish out. I don't know if you folks, I'm sure you've been through the intersection down here
Yeah.
on Pinnacle and Oneida that's had that dip and mess in it for months. So I finally got a hold of Connie, like, I don't know if it's your part, our part, it's more in their intersection. I'm like, look, so look, we'll give you the Miller, and they let us borrow the Miller. Joe and Robbie hooked it up to the skid steer, so we milled that all out, and we went and got hot mix and fixed that before school, because, I mean, obviously, it's 10,000 times better.
Yeah, it is.
But the county is supposed to go next year, that road is supposed to be right from the, it'll be probably right from where we fixed it.
Yeah.
They'll reprofile that whole road to, I don't know if they're really going to the tracks or if they're going all the way to Mohawk, but that's one of their
Okay.
roads next year. That's really why they didn't, I know
Let's
it's,
did work on it.
it's a mess, because I know people probably think it, but they finally patched it, but we had to fix that, it was bad. So anyway, we've been kinda, we did a bunch on Butler Road before paving. A lot of them bad spots around Butler where the tree line had pocked the road all up, we milled them, we had the miller, I think, about a week, Joe?
Yeah.
So we milled and filled basically a lot of bad spots on the roads. So that's what and they'll let us borrow it, anytime they're not using it, we can borrow it, which is kinda nice.
That's good, so it's turned out to be pretty handy.
Good. Thank you for your help on that, you and Robbie.
Yeah, it was great,
And it works out pretty good.
it was great, really. They got the hang of it, him and Robbie, they were, before you know it, they're flying around, look like.
We even got Marvin in the so.
All right,
yeah,
very
so now-
But, so we definitely will be up there. Probably, I mean, we're laying toward, I don't know if you guys been on Canyon Factory at all, or see the cold pave mix that's been on there. So far, people are happy, everything's good. All the shoulder material that we ground off the road, from Canyon Factory Road, we are gonna use that to put the new shoulder back up on all the highways. So we don't have to go in debt to buy material to do the road. We're gonna be able to basically do it ourselves. We'll haul it, we'll get the county machine, they'll come down and we'll put all the shoulders on Greens Crossing Road when it's finished, and Canyon Factory.
Great,
That'll be done.
good stuff.
Save us some more.
All right. Good job.
That's it.
Thank you,
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Wayne. Appreciate it. I know it's a lot, so thank you. And again, Joey, thanks to you and Robbie for helping me too. Okay. Joe, water update, water and sewer.
Yeah, you heard it.
Yeah, I heard it.
You heard it, we're here.
We're doing it.
I did have Murphy's in town for poor planning on the county's part to reroute some water main in 2 different spots on Holman City, which was successful, so,
Good.
with minimal issues to the public, so that was good. And probably they're gonna do 2 more next year, so we'll be talking about that, but
Is that detour almost on in Holman City?
they just moved the power lines today.
Okay.
that's what they've been waiting on, so now they can come in and dig and hopefully put that box culvert in.
So that start now where it's the, I don't know, was it 60 days this is gonna be?
Yeah, that's what they said,
Yeah.
but they had, National Grid told them that they had 7 weeks to come move that stuff,
Oh,
so it's just,
it's okay.
yeah, so who knows? Hopefully they're back tomorrow
Okay,
and start digging that thing, cause the box has been made for months,
okay.
to get that road open.
Yeah,
I know everybody is adjusted to it, but when I can see the spring lots from right there, I hate driving all the way
I
around.
bet. Yeah, right up through.
And I get a call about every other day from Brian Pantola to tell me people are moving the signs and driving over
I
there.
can't believe it.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know how
I
they
said,
get
Brian, I'm
through it.
not a cop, I can't do anything about it.
Imagine doing that.
Yeah,
You can't believe the traffic that with them signs up, come down through
Still
there,
go.
they go right, get right through that and have to turn around. I can't believe it. There's signs all the way down the road.
Sure there is.
Drive right past it, in 3 minutes, all of a sudden you see the car come back up the road.
Yeah, detour.
They
Yeah.
wait sign that says road closed.
yeah.
Hello?
So Saturday
Yeah.
night, I got an alarm call from the White Falls, and, finally, I think it was 2007 when we came that on, so that meter in there only lasted that long, which is an outrage.
Yeah. From 2007.
Yeah. But,
Yeah.
I'll tell you, it's a good thing, cause it's always made noise, that turbine meter.
Yeah.
So I was always nervous, so I bought one just in case, and everybody's like, "Ah, it'll never go bad." Well, it did, and thank God I had that because it wouldn't let my pumps turn on. So we changed it that night, and we're able to, actually, I talked to, Carl Hughes, and was able to, get him to help me change some parameters and cut some wires in the box so we could turn the water back on.
Oh, wow.
So
That was
thank God I
Saturday.
answered the phone on Saturday.
Carl always answers.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
but, yeah, that worked out good that we actually had the parts
Okay,
for once.
great job on that
So,
too.
but I don't know what we would've done, cause that's the main source, we probably would've had to open some valves and bypass everything and just let the tank overflow.
Oh, we can.
Yeah. So, but we got it, so I'm just waiting on a part because the new meter doesn't communicate with the old ACAC, so they gotta get some, transmitter.
Okay,
But-
great.
But yeah, that's the bulk of it for right now, and then the rest of it is right next to Jack's.
Okay, all right. All right, any questions for Joe? No, thanks. Gina, codes and zoning.
The 18-month report for MS four is filed with the EC, so that's done. Yay. And, October 15th, I'm doing a training because none of our planning board made their 4-hour training. So I told them I'll do one here, so those, and I got 2 ZBA members coming, so
Okay.
I offered to do a training online here for them on October 15th from 5 to 9.
Thank
So
you.
they can get their annual training in. I started my annual fire inspections, I did 3 today. I got 9 more scheduled for this month, so 12 for this month so far scheduled. So those are started. And I did 6 building permits, 2 complaints, and one of them was Carpenter Tower building permit. So hopefully, and the highway, issued the driveway permit for it, so we got the bond. So whenever they get started.
Okay, all right.
That's-
And I think that's it, unless you got a question.
Any questions for Gina? Thank you, Gina. Mark, Gary.
I finally did some numbers for the summer, we're definitely up
Alright.
on swim, a lot. Swim registration for, lessons was right around average, a lot of new kids coming in and older kids aging out.
Yeah.
Parks been well used, minimal issues. Just wrapped up the purchases for the Ed Wattis grant, the other day. So once all that gets in, I can file, I'll give them all the paperwork and pictures and hopefully that'll be done.
Okay, yeah.
Um,
That's for the playground? That's just for- Oh,
no,
that's
well,
the-
that's for, the Wattis Foundation grant was for
Oh,
the canoes,
Yeah.
the life vests, the
Yeah.
fishing poles,
Just need a
like all
refresher
that
on that.
stuff.
okay.
Which is a little late, but it'll be ready to go next year.
Yeah.
Dick's was wonderful for actually delivering the canoe.
All right.
A few dates we have come up for October. Mike, we don't have any other pavilion rentals for September, do we get them? I didn't see any.
Nothing yet, I got one person that was on the fence, but
Okay. Which raised the 5K, they were just got It'll be the 5th of October, that should be all set.
Yeah.
I know I reached out to sports boosters, because it's usually bonfire season in October. They're looking for October 9th, nothing's been set in stone yet, so let me know, and they usually have to have the, insurance stuff.
I don't think we did that last year, did we?
Insurance?
No, the bonfires.
We did, yeah, we did the bonfire.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah.
Yeah, that's.
It's very well managed, a lot better than it used to be in the past. There's,
Alright.
it's for, they're very good about chaperoning, having kids only,
Okay.
for the school. They block off the entrance over there, and they just have it goes to the park entrance.
Alright.
And they'll block off the shop entrance, so, last year was, last year was.
Okay, great.
Cross country finally got their dates, October 15th is their regular meeting, there's only about 3 teams, which shouldn't be an issue. We're kind of getting later in October, so we're not sure the bathrooms are gonna be, when we're gonna close down the bathrooms. I did talk to Doug Jones because they have their Center State Conference meet as we are hosting this year at Sequoia. So I said, thanks for letting me know. But I told him that he's gonna have to have porta potties. There's no way that those bathrooms can handle
No.
those runners. And runners, the lines you could have 45 porta potties and there still would be every meeting. I know what it is with the runners, but they all have to go before they race. And this is one of those portions. Because even if we open those bathrooms and the bathhouse bathroom, we still wouldn't have it. So which I said he needed to coordinate with me to get porta potties down there. He said, I'll think about that. That's a few weeks off. So we gotta go
We get the Center State Conference.
sooner than later, but, and we've always worked with, Don and I have always worked with maintenance to get the trail if there's any big issues.
Okay.
Shared services to the schools for the park end of it seemed to be going well this year. Anytime we needed something, they were there, on that end for the baseball field, things like that.
Oh, good, alright.
I think that's all I have really for park updates, it's just winding down, Pop Warner's there.
Are they? Okay.
So it's winding down. The golf cart, it's not there yet.
That's trading that in, right? Or is it-
We're gonna trade in the old one, and then the new one, or the new to us one, we put in a new seat on it, cause that was great. That was
Okay.
one first, so I think they're waiting for that part to come in. Once that happens, we'll deliver it, take the old one, and then give us money to pay for that one.
Okay, great, alright.
Oh, and the playground equipment. I reached out to, Joe from Northeast Rec.
Yeah.
He's gotta get a date, I think the stuff is a little back order and the stuff in customs, so.
Yeah.
We got it in before the tariffs, but it's stuck in customs
Yeah.
somewhere, so we're still waiting on that.
Okay,
So then, once I know that date, it'll be for you guys to
Say the word.
take out, whatever.
Yep, say the word,
Yeah. so-
lay it out, do it again.
Yeah.
alright. That's good, alright.
So-
So the game plan, that's happening in the fall, you feel, at least?
Well, yeah, that's gonna be, which is fine, cause I really wanted this summer, cause it would have
Yeah,
been
it's-
crazy about the
yeah.
kids over there.
Good point.
Yeah,
Timing is good, it sounds like.
and if it's in the middle of the cross country meet.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
Find
so
out.
I was like, I need to know these things, but yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
Alright, that's all I have.
Any questions for Gary?
Yeah, I was down at the town park last night, my gracious, there's a lot of people down there tonight.
Oh, God, there's, yeah.
Oh,
Right?
Yeah.
I mean,
There's a lot of walkers.
Pickleball,
a lot of
walkers, did you?
We practiced Tuesdays to Thursday.
Yeah, okay.
Practice last night.
Yeah, there's a lot of people around.
pickleball, there was
Yeah,
506.
Full.
Yeah.
Full.
Yeah.
And every night you go down there, it's full.
I know.
We practice 3 nights a week, it's full.
Just hoping those screens would reduce the noise and all
Oh, yeah.
that stuff.
Are you liking that?
Yeah.
Love those screens.
Yeah,
Love those
those are all the
screens.
screens,
It's crazy, everyone's happy with the screens.
Yes.
got Gordon out there like once a week pulling them off just in case.
Oh,
Especially
great.
if there's storm, if there's any debris on there.
Oh, good, it's going well.
That's too bad,
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
That's one.
Pickleball, I know, I see them down there.
Yeah, I figured. Mr.
They're
Faith,
fun.
you doing
I'm just saying, they're fun.
You're down there, Joey, doing it?
Yeah, he's down there playing pickleball.
Why are you surprised?
I'm not. That's only when he has time for it. I just wonder when he has time for it.
I twisted
Well, he's not
ankle.
coaching, right?
Yep, not coaching.
You got freed up.
Yep, got a little extra.
You been down there and done it?
No.
Me either.
Me neither, and I've got the pickleball coming.
You probably put your
Yeah,
back
the
on it,
dogs
Jason.
down there, but.
Yeah, I haven't made it down there to play.
You probably.
There's a lot of people, a
Yeah,
lot of
there's a
people.
lot of
I gotta
people.
tell you,
Swinging that.
from what I hear from people,
I don't doubt that.
it's a heck of a situation.
Probably could
Yeah, people are,
It's one of the best in the area.
Yeah. Oh, that was a good move.
and you wanna know what? It brings in a good clientele, folks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good
and
for
the
the-
families,
Good for the,
Yeah.
good for the
Yeah.
park.
There's a lot of families now.
right,
That's great.
a lot of families.
That's great.
Yep, it was a
Good to
good,
hear
good
that.
call.
There was some talk about having a tournament, pickleball tournament, what,
I know.
Really?
oh, I know somebody had mentioned.
Right, I have to
it,
go
sorry.
now.
Sorry, I didn't.
Thanks for
I
bringing
was
it up.
actually,
Yeah.
I maybe
Bring it
Carrie
up.
brought it up, I just, somebody talked
It's in the
about it.
minutes, I think.
It's-
It's in the minutes, it says you're gonna
I'm
handle that.
sorry.
Yeah.
That's on the tape.
Yeah, it's on tape.
I'm
Alright.
sorry.
Since we got numbers, I usually either lose one reading or the other, but we're just under a 500,000 gallons of water the park used this year.
Really?
Put that in the, oh, the swings grant, we should, yeah, put
Yeah.
that in there. Yeah.
We're gonna try to go for a grant here for pools again here,
Yes.
so. Alright. Yeah, so, I think we may even have to have a company look into this one.
Yeah, the state grants are just,
Dansby grants are terrible.
Disney grants are cool, they're above my pay grade.
Well, and
They're just-
they never follow through, Dansby
No.
grants don't ever follow through.
No, usually if you have these companies that do a forum for you, the grant writing companies, they're better off getting
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I never have any luck with Dansby grants. Okay, that's all I have. Gary, anything else? Good?
I'm good.
Thank you, Gary. Brian?
For open session.
Did you want to go into executive? Okay, alright. Other than that, we're gonna go into executive session for legal reasons, is that fair to say?
Pending,
Pending litigation. Okay, pending litigations at 5:56 PM.
let her rip.
Okay, motion to come out of the executive session at 6:14 PM. Second? Second. All in favor? And just for the record, no decisions were made during executive session. All right, let's pay some bills. Let's see, motion to pay the vouchers.
Make that motion.
Second? All in favor? Once that's completed, we're gonna motion to close out the meeting at 6:14. Second? Second. All in favor? Thank you, everybody. Have a good evening.